Hi, my name is Kaylee Pugh. I am from Pickering, Ontario, and I'm currently living in Kingston, Ontario, where I study at Queen's University, um, hoping to graduate in the spring of 2017 with my Bachelor of Education after having completed my Bachelor of Arts honors in French Studies. I'm here today to talk about making submission videos for the Outright Film Collective. And so what I'm hoping will come of this collective is a collection of videos from across the province of post-secondary students or employees speaking about what life is like post-secondary. And so for a lot of people in the queer community, they have been subjected to the real world for many years before they are out of high school, and sometimes you don't hit it until well after university. And the real world is not to say that is not just the same thing as a harsh world or a cruel world, but rather just one that is slightly more challenging than being in a bubble. And so with that in mind, I hope that all of the videos are directed towards an audience of high school age, but one that is still real and authentic, and leaves out neither the positive nor the negative elements of being a queer person. And I hope at the same time that through these collectives, both the heterosexual cis community and the queer community will be able to recognize that there is not just one way to be gay, and there's not just one way to be trans or lesbian or anything else. If there were, I would just be able to pick 5 people and we'd all talk about our experiences and tell you what's about to happen. But it's impossible to do so, and I think that one of the best part about being represented by the rainbow flag is that we're reminded so frequently that the community is so diverse, and there's people from all cultures, all religions, all walks of life who identify as being part of the queer community. And I think that our greatest strength is our diversity and intersectionality, if only we could seek to harness this. But in doing so, I think that we also need to accept that some of our views might contradict the views of others. Some people might feel that one political party has been nothing but harsh and unkind to the LGBTQ community, and another person might feel that the same political party has been nothing but kind and open to the LGBTQA community. And so in doing so, I ask that when watching other videos or watching submissions, that I will not be censoring and I will not be adjudicating, to just be aware that although someone's experience might contradict your own, it is still valid so long as that it is authentic. And so yeah, the only thing that I ask from submission videos is that at the beginning any relevant context is added in. Anything that you are able to give that does not put you at risk of being outed in a way in which you don't wish to be outed, or and that no other communities are attacked. So yeah, I feel that regionality is very important in the queer community. Saying this is my high school experience, I think that it's important to say that I grew up in Pickering rather than Ottawa, where that experience might have felt very different for students going through high school. So regionality, age, the approximate year that the events happened, anything that you'll be describing. Context, I think, is huge. And the last thing I'd like to mention is that if you feel most comfortable adding a theme to your video to help you organize your thoughts, such as like 5 things I wish I knew in high school, your coming out story, what being pansexual means to you, because it's different for everyone, then please feel free to add that in. Just let me know when you're submitting to the Dropbox or emailing it in, so that way I can add it to the title of the YouTube video, and sort of tag it appropriately. Yeah, and I think that's just about it. I'd like to thank everyone again, seriously. Thank you so much for submitting videos and for watching this one and for taking things seriously and getting involved. I built this whole thing off of the idea that the lack of a positive space is a negative space, and I think you're all helping contribute to creating a positive space to weed out the negative space. So thank you again very much. And I look forward to watching your videos. Have a good one.